Hi guys, I love my Oatlons so much that I'm doing some small incremental upgrades on them, and I got new speaker poles, new speaker connectors for them. These are signed by Charming Music Conductor USA, and these are quite popular on Aliexpress. A set of 4 of them will set you back $30, I think. Yeah, $30. And they are supposed to be gold plated, and they are supposed to be of quite good quality. They have good opinions, good reviews on Aliexpress. So I got a set to replace them. To replace the factory, the stock ones that are basically made of plastic. I have honestly never heard any special difference when I was replacing speaker posts on speakers. But on the other hand, I wasn't looking for one too, meaning that I've never done any comparative tests listening to try to find any kind of change. So anyway, I like the Oatlon so much that even if something like that would bring less than 1% of positive change, I would like to replace all of them and gain that additional 0.5% of change. So these are quite heavy. They are made of some kind of metal. We'll talk about that in a minute. They are gold plated, so they look very nice, as you can see. I have one disassembled here, and let's focus on that one. And I also have some neodymium magnets. Let's move that away. Can you see those two small fries? These are very small and these are very strong, so they are able to detect any kind of iron in metal parts, even some small amounts of iron that would count as impurities. So obviously plastic washers, nothing. Then we have a gold plated nut and bevel. It's very easy to get that away. So oh yeah, I was going to show that later. These are really really strong. So yeah, just a tiny little bit of iron there. Copper washer, and the thing is that this is copper. I know that because I had to straighten it up using my pliers, because it was too narrow, so I had to bend it outwards, so these parts here would match. And I've done some cuts with my pliers. I don't know if that was the one, but on a couple of these washers I've made some accidental scars with my pliers. And yeah, this is copper. This is copper, although not very pure. But let's take a look at that. Meaning that there's more iron impurities than in the gold-plated nut, although it really is copper. Now these two guys, the screw, and let's very small. It's very easy to remove and it's barely holding here. And the nut, yeah, the same. Very small amount of iron, probably some impurities, because it's really very easy to move it away. And I don't know if you can see that the inner part of the nut is rotating, meaning that when you'll be connecting the wire through the hole here, the inner part will not rotate as you will be tightening the mount, which is actually very nice because it will not rotate the cable, it will not tear the cable. I don't think many of speaker poles have something like that. The most common type will have this as a single block and it rotates as a whole, meaning that it can tear, it can damage your cable when you'll be tightening this up. Okay, getting back to these guys, how does it actually looks? Sorry, how does it look when it's mounted? We're screwing on the mount on that side. We're using plastic washer here, another plastic washer here. These are keyed. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Yes, you should be able to see that because you won't be able to rotate them freely. There is a key for mounting them. Yeah. Then we have a washer and then we have a nut. And that's it. These are coming in two flavors. One of them is longer, the other one is shorter. I got the longer one because I will need something like 1 centimeter for the for the speaker chassis width. Okay, so let's measure that one because this is something that will be useful for you guys. 7.5 millimeter outside diameter, inside diameter here 3.6, no, 4 millimeters here inside. What else? In here, total length from the mount would be, yeah, you haven't seen that, 55.7 millimeters, and I think these are all necessary measurements here. So anyway, to finish that with showing you why am I using this particular magnets. These, as I said, are very strong and they are detecting even small amounts of iron. Have you seen that? So if they are, and it's not very easy to remove one or two of them right now. So anyway, I'll be replacing these on my Oatlons. Some of you, those of you that are reading my community posts on YouTube will know that I've ordered second pair of Oatlons, and I will be able to compare the changes, compare the obvious changes that are coming from replacing the capacitors and coils in the crossover. I'll be able to test the changes coming from replacing the internal wiring of the speakers, and I will try to hear if I can actually find any difference using these compared to the stock plastic speaker tabs. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this small review video, and if you have any questions, just ask them in the comments. I will link to the store that I got these ones from in the description of the video. It took about 7 days for them to get delivered from China to Europe, so that was pretty quick in my experience. So thank you guys, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your day.